So, as you all know, I have been following the career of Donald J. Trump, the former president of the United States of America, for a very long time. Since I was a kid, I've been reading all his books and been studying the history of his father, his grandfather, his family, and I just find it fascinating. I find it very, very interesting and very fascinating. And I will tell you this because I know that there's a lot of controversy right now going on because his last 5 years not the last 5 years, it's from 2015 to 2020. 5 years of his tax returns have been now released to the public. And a lot of people, specifically Democrats, are trying to use it as a tactic to put him behind bars, okay? Now, there's a fine difference in this world between what we like or what we don't like, but there's a very, very fine difference of what is illegal. And I noticed in my own life that a lot of people have a lot of trouble understanding that. A lot of people. So the thing is, when you don't like somebody, you understand, this is just, the public at large. When they don't like a person, typically they don't want or wish the best for that person. They wish the worst. And whenever something comes out that could be, interpreted as something that person, maybe who you dislike, potentially broke the law or did something illegal, it's kind of like, Independence Day with the fireworks for you. You get very happy, you get very excited, you start making all of these accusations and speculations. But this is the thing. The first thing that all of us have to realize is this. Just because these tax returns were released to the public, Donald J. Trump, the former president of the United States of America, has not, and I want to repeat this, has not been charged with any crime. I understand that the Trump organization was charged with tax fraud. That is a reality. But Donald J. Trump, the former president of the United States, has not been charged with a crime. A lot of these things that he has done, it's possible that it's part of tax loopholes that the super rich use each and every day. But like I said, I understand how it could get a lot of people angry. Because here's a guy who claims he's a multi-billionaire, super rich, always kind of bragging about his wealth. And in 2020, he paid no federal income tax, zero, and in 2 years, paid $750. So he's wait a minute. I'm a regular average Joe who's making whatever it is, $50,000 a year, whatever it is, and I'm paying more tax than a multi-billionaire and the former president of the United States. And that same exact year in 2020, he was supposed to donate, right, his presidential income. And according to his tax returns, he didn't do that. Now, I don't know. I'm just telling you the facts, okay? A lot of this stuff is very complicated, and you have to truly be a tax expert. So I'm not even going to try to analyze it because you have the world's most renowned, prestigious tax experts, as well as the IRS, looking into this matter. The only thing I'll tell you is this. So far, a lot of those tax experts have come to the conclusion that he did not commit a crime. Now, it could hurt him in terms of politics, in terms of him running again for the president of the United States in 2024. People are going to be like, I thought you were a super successful businessman. You're not paying federal tax in 2020. You're spending $750 in federal tax. It might piss a lot of people off. It could potentially hurt him politically, or maybe not. Because, a lot of his supporters don't really care about that stuff. He's the man with the message. He's the messenger. You're like Joan of Arc. He's the messenger. And as long as he's bringing that message that they want to hear, that's what they're going to vote for. They don't give a shit about his tax return. And that's what these Democrats, they don't understand. His supporters don't care about none of that. They just want him to deliver the goods of what they believe in. That's it. That's all they want. So this dude could have paid zero tax for the last 50 years. It doesn't make a difference to his supporters. I really believe that. Because I spoke to so many people that are Trump supporters, and every single person tells me the same thing. As long as he's doing what's best for me, what's best, for the country and what's best for my family, I don't care about, Stormy Daniels that he had, whatever, allegedly had an affair with a porn star. I don't care if he doesn't pay taxes. I don't care about anything. As long as he's doing what's best for America and what's best for me. So it may not even hurt him politically, but the bottom line is that people tend, because they do not like someone, they tend to fabricate a lot of things. He has not been convicted of any crime. Let's get that straight. And until that happens, people should really stop saying that or even trying to imply it. I understand. Again, it's the same thing with me. I go through this in my own life. People don't like me, and they try to dig and dig and dig for something I did wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, but because they hate me. I hate the people, and they're digging and they're trying so hard to find something. And I really believe that's what the case is with Donald J. Trump, is that a lot of people hate this man. It's hatred. They don't want to see him in office again. They don't want to see him win. And they'll take something like this and they will pump it up to the highest volume, you understand, to try to create some form of sizzle, okay, to get people angry, to get people talking, mostly in a negative way, so he does not become president again. But again, back to reality, and, let's put the fantasy aside. He hasn't been charged with any crime. And as I said, will it hurt him politically? Maybe and maybe not, because his supporters only care about what's best for them, what's best for the country, and he is the messenger. And as long as he is delivering the goods and he is delivering that message, his supporters are satisfied. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is not legal advice. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a politician. I'm not a doctor. I'm just an entertainer, baby. And this video is for entertainment purposes only.